and welcome back to Realmscraft with Steve Johnson. This episode I'm going to show you some of the admin tools that make life as an op much easier. With these tools you will be able to terraform and do work on the server really quickly. And to do this work, well, we're already in Cold Springs. Actually, no, I'm lying. We're in Crestview. We need to go somewhere where there's lots of uncharted territory. And to get there, I'm going to just toggle over, and here is the dynamic map. The dynamic map is this wonderful resource that we have that allows us to give us a live view of the server. So that's me. That's where I am right now at Crestview. And we are going way up here. This is Gryffindor. Wait, it's up here this way. And up past Gryffindor is Eagle's Rook. Here it comes. There we go. Okay, up here is Eagle's Rook. So there's a whole bunch of area that I've terraformed and been working on, and I am going to take you there. So if you look at the coordinates, we're looking at, let's say, negative 1300, negative 1800. So let's go back to our game, and all this stuff I'm going to show you is stuff you have to do as an op. So if you're not an op and you're not working on stuff, you don't need to know this, and it might be interesting. But if you want to help build the realms, you'll need to work with someone, an owner of a land, a Shimmeron, Eagle's Rook, whatever, a land that's in existence and building, and get set up as an op. So TPPOS, negative 1300, 100, negative 1800. Let's see if that works. Hey, look. Oh, wow, I landed right on the road. I'm kind of stunned, actually. So, this is Eagle's Rook. There's not much here yet, but it will be a great land someday, or at least it'll be a land someday. The first thing you need to do is I'm going to show you area-based selections and block changing. So you need to do //wand, and that will give you a little hatchet. And it tells you left click and right click. And you can left click one section there, and it says first position set to blah blah blah, and then you right click the next section, second position set to, and it gives coordinates. And once you've selected an area, you can do a lot of things. I'm going to set //set grass. Boom. Whoa, that extra one changed. Let me just set stone. There we go. Okay, that other one changed just because it spread really quickly. It just happened to spread because grass does spread. And we set it to stone. So you can do a lot. Do not select areas larger than, say, 100 by 100. Because if you get really big, you can crash the server, and I don't want you to do that. The good thing is that it does tell you how much you've selected. So that's how to set. But if I didn't want it to be stone and I screwed up, I can always do undo. Boom. Now I can also do undo again. No, undo. There we go. Okay, and it undid it. However, the grass already spread, so those other blocks are already grass, and they're going to stay grass, and they'll probably keep spreading. Now, one of the most important things about doing area-based selections is knowing which way is north. Because when you do selections and expand or contract them or shift them or stack them, all kinds of things I'll show you, you got to know which way north is. Now I think I know which way north is, but I'm not sure. So there's a way to find out. I'm going to right click and left click the same block and then do set stone. Boom. Okay, now expand one north and then set stone. Boom. Hey, look at that. I was wrong. Okay, so that is north because I was watching, and the block that showed up on the second one happened to be on that side, so that is north. And I'm going to set dirt and revert it back to dirt. Now, I know where my north is, which is helpful. I showed you how to expand. Well, you can expand, and you can expand north, south, east, west. You can also expand up 10, let's say. Oh, sorry, expand 10 up. There we go. And then set, I don't know, stone brick. Boom. Now I have a pillar of stone brick. Beautiful. And of course I will undo because I don't really want this pillar of stone brick. I'm just trying to show you stuff. Now you can expand north, south, east, west, and you can expand up and down, and it's always / expand and then the number and then the direction. Now you can also shift. So let's say you want to select something but you don't want to actually have this. Alright, so let me see. Let me hit right click, left click. So I've got the center block. I want to make a foundation, but I don't want to have it be in the dirt. I want it to be on the dirt. So I'm going to expand 10 north, expand 10, let me see, east, and then shift. Shift will move it one up in this case. And now if I set brick, now I've got my foundation. That's kind of ugly, but I shifted the selection up so that it was above the ground. And if I break one of these, you'll see that the dirt underneath is untouched. If you want to undo, you can undo, but you can also set air. Setting to air will just get rid of it. So it's pretty simple stuff. So we've got set, we've got expand, we've got shift. Let's say that we've got something more complicated in the ground here. Let's just have some fun here. Let's say we've got something here, and we really don't want to actually change that stone. Or maybe we want to change the stone, but we don't want to change the dirt. I don't know. So I just selected the two far corners, and I can do / replace stone glowstone. Boom. And what that does when you do a replace command is it will only replace the first item with the second item. Now you can also do two items. So replace glowstone, comma, dirt with grass. I don't write with, it's just space, grass. And it replaced both items with the grass. So you can do fairly complex work, and it's only going to get crazier. So let us, let me see. I am going to show you, the next thing I'll show you is doing a chunk. And to do a chunk, I'm actually going to follow that south. That's north, that's north. Another thing to know is that the sun sets in the north. Actually, it doesn't set in the north, it sets in the west. But WorldEdit was built a long time ago. There was a bug. Let me preface this. There was a bug that the sun set in the north, rose in the south, set in the north. And then they changed it. So in Minecraft, all your maps are set up properly. So let me see, here's your map icon. And if you make a map, the map sun does rise in the east and set in the west. So the maps are fine. But this WorldEdit thing has some legacy issues. And one of those issues is that the directions are kind of screwed up. So that's why every time I do any work, I always right click, left click, set, and then expand one north, and then set again. Because I want to make sure my bearings are correct. And the reason I want to make sure of that is I'm going to, actually no, I'll let the sun set. I want to make sure of that because if you're doing large scale work, it can be dangerous and you really don't want to, sort of screw stuff up. So I am flying off to find the ocean. Where is the ocean? There's the ocean. Alrighty. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, come on. Give me some water. There's got to be some water up here somewhere. And more. I'm going to actually time day. I try not to do that with people on the server, but I really want to get up here. And wow, Eagles Rook is huge. Let's take a look at where I am on the map. That's another thing you can do is you can sort of follow people, and there I am, and there is the corner. So it's 22, 27, negative 22, negative 27. So TPPOS, negative 2200, 100, negative 2700, boom. And there we go. All right. And you should see that we ought to be close to the water, assuming I'm going the right way. Oh, that's not the right way. That's the right way. All right. Now, if you do F3, you can toggle a screen that will show you your coordinates and other, hey, there we go, there are other interesting stuff. The next thing I'm going to show you is chunk, / chunk. And chunk is really, really useful. What it does is it selects a chunk. I'll actually fly off a little bit here from the land. / chunk, boom. And it will tell me my chunk was selected. Next thing I do is / replace water and grass. And if you look below my feet, that shows you the size of a chunk. And that is a small scale example of terraforming. The map in the realms on this server is largely water. So we're going to have a little bit of work to do to get large land masses converted over so that they are actually usable, so we can actually build the realms, assuming we want to build it to scale. So let me get back to the game here. I urge you, please do not screw around. Please do not crash the server. I'm going to right click, left click. I'm going to show you a little bit here. Expand 100 east, expand 100 south, expand 26 down, and then replace water, grass. Now it says 129,594 blocks were replaced. So that's a lot of blocks. I've done more, but I urge you to please be conservative in your terraforming. If you have areas of ocean that you want to change over, convert them, then fly over them until you reach the next section. And now we've reached the next section. Now we do / shift 100 south, and then we do replace water, grass. Earlier I was doing dirt, which is why large areas are really dirty looking. But now I'm being smart and trying to do grass. And you simply do this again and again and again and again and again. And over time, you sort of creep your land mass larger and larger. Eagle's Rook was a real chore. Shimmeron was a chore. I actually terraformed almost all of Eastern Shimmeron, and they haven't thanked me for it yet. No, I'm kidding. Actually, they haven't. I didn't expect them to. They don't even know I did it. So it's a lot of work and it's a pain, but just do it small bit by small bit. Don't do it too fast, and you won't crash the server. If you do crash the server, email me, and I will get on and I will restart it. So ideally, I'd like to be the only one to ever crash the server since I'm the server owner, and I don't know, I don't feel bad about doing it. Okay, so that is chunks. Next thing to know is that when you, let me do another one, shift 100 south, replace water, comma, ice, grass. That comma ice lets me do 2 items at once, and that's essential for doing areas near Arctic biomes, because you don't want to have ice chunks that weren't actually converted, because ice is still ocean. So you want to do water, comma, ice into grass. And that is all I'm going to show you right now, I think. Because that's a lot. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. You've learned a little bit about how the Realms is slowly being built. The reason you select the ground and extend down is, and the reason you only do water is that there's a lot of infrastructure below the ground. There's all kinds of good stuff, caves and strongholds and dungeons. You don't want to just set dirt. That would be terrible. You delete all of the good stuff. So you want to replace the water with grass. All right, thank you for watching, and next episode I will start talking about more fun stuff. I guess I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.